All the money in the world can buy people happiness. Don't you agree? The richest man who died crying, died shedding tears of sorrow. The richest man. If you ever read Steve Jobs' biography, who was known to be one of the richest men alive, in his last days, if you read maybe the last few chapters, I'll paraphrase him. He said, today he realizes that every pursuit that he made to achieve the riches that he did has not really helped him find the happiness that he wanted in life. But today, our young people, they look up to people like that. They are icons in their lives. And there's nothing wrong with that if all you're looking for is material success. But what I'm saying is material success is not going to give you the happiness in mind. The happy heart doesn't come from that. A full stomach maybe, but not a happy heart. A happy heart comes in helping other people be happy. That is how one can be happy. Be a blessing to others and help as many people walk out of the problems of their lives. If you are an employer who pays his employees, right, make them feel that they are coming into their workplace not just because you pay them. As you give them their paycheck, thank them as well, because they have left their families at home and they have come to work for you. Our connections, our relationships among human beings doesn't have to be always one that has a dollar sign. It doesn't always have to be a business contract. Pay them because they need the money. They need to pay their bills just as we do. But as you give them that paycheck, give it with both hands. That is our greatness. Let them see that greatness within you. At our monastery, we always do that. Whether you are a monk or a lay person, it matters not to us. If you ever offer me a glass of water or this piece of paper, I will always hold both hands, take it with both hands, or at least hold one hand with the other. That is what we learn. Because, it's a human being who's giving this to me, not an animal. Someone's giving something to me. This is not poison. It's a glass of water. So if I can't give you by example gratitude and gratefulness, then why do I preach it? If I don't practice what I preach, what a hypocrite I would be. Ask the gentleman who always holds the Muthukuda for us. He's always there, right on time. As he opens the door, the first words he'll hear from me is Theruvan Sannai Mahathir. It doesn't have to be him greeting me always. Why can't I greet him first? Because I'm a monk? As a monk, am I somehow above him? No. We're not after social status, because what the real measure of greatness in this world, are the virtues, Sila, Samadhi and Prajna. Sila is how cool you are, the coolness within your heart. That is Sila. Samadhi is, to what extent you can apply the Dhamma. Prajna is your wisdom. And if you can't see within me, the kindness that I preach you, or I preach to you, then I'm not someone who practices what I preach. How can I expect you to aspire to those ideals if I don't exude them in my behavior? So I don't come here and pretend. I am this is me, wherever. So that is what I want. As we come here, as a congregation, be a force for good, be a force for greatness, be ambassadors of greatness, of humanity. That's why it matters not whether you're a Muslim or a Christian or a Jew, right, or a Buddhist, because here we transcend all religious segregations. It matters not to us. Here we're all one human race. Whether you're black or white, I don't care. Local or foreign, who cares? If you're a mind that suffers, then I have the medicine. I have the medicine because my teachers showed me how. And every human being suffers as long as they have, or until they understand the Dhamma. That is what we're here for. So, if you have that spare seat in your car as you drive here every Sunday, make use of it. That's another seat that can be occupied by a mind that could seek liberation. Bring them along, even if it's for the sandwich. Once you bring them here, let me look after them. I'll do my part, you do your part. I'll talk to them, as I do to all of you. I'll help convince them that their being here is going to be of value to them. Let me do that part, you do your part. But until you do your part, I can't do my part. See? So who has achieved this? Me? Am I the one who's responsible for this gathering here today? For all these people who have come along? Is it my doing? No, you invited your friends, you invited your siblings, you invited your colleagues. You listened to one sermon and you went home and you spoke to your friends, you went on Facebook, you told your group of friends, you said, there's a sermon, I think you should come. Come along if you've got a spare Sunday, just come once and see. And they came, and that's why they're here today. You brought them here, I just do the talking, I serve them, you bring them. So I want all of you to be the best mothers you can be, the best father you can be, the best brother you can be,